Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the lifestyle of Paris Hilton. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Paris Hilton, who has spent nearly her entire adult life in the public eye, invites fans into her personal life with her YouTube documentary, This is Paris, which was released on September 14th and is available to watch on demand. Paris Hilton, the great-granddaughter of Conrad Hilton, the founder of Hilton Hotels, is widely regarded as the first it girl of the 20th century. Her worldwide empire of 50 boutiques and 19 product lines, in addition to starring in the hit television show The Simple Life, was built in addition to her appearances on the show. The documentary transports viewers into the heart of Parisian life, where, for the first time, the woman who is famous for being famous shares her personal story with the audience. Several television shows, including Gossip Girl and The OC, in which she appeared as a guest star, gave the impression that her adolescent years were similar to those shown on those shows. The documentary begins with Paris recording the lines "This is Paris" and her infamous phrase "That's hot," both of which are featured in the documentary. After an introduction, the film transitions into a montage of her most memorable moments and achievements, underscoring her status as a pop culture icon. When influencer culture first emerged in the early 2000s, Paris Hilton was one of the pioneers, and she is known as the It Girl. Due to her use of camcorders to take selfies and document her life, Paris was considered to be a catalyst for the rise in popularity of social media. In fact, Shiraz Hassan, CEO of Fame by Shiraz, a paparazzi company that was founded in conjunction with Paris Hilton's fame, claims that Paris was the inspiration for all of the things that people are doing today with social media. The documentary, on the other hand, shows Paris dealing with her feelings of responsibility in light of the current influencer culture that has taken hold on social media. This is Paris. Paris said. In addition to being a model herself, her mother, Kathy Hilton, has stated that she does not want her daughter to pursue a career in show business. My mother did not want me to pursue a career in the modeling or acting industries. I believe she was simply looking for something different for me, Paris explained. In the opening scenes, Paris describes having nightmares and suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD) following a traumatic experience when she was a teenager. It is revealed that Paris' parents sent her to a number of outdoor behavior camps, from which she managed to evade capture on several occasions. As the stories of Paris' escapes are told, we learn that she alleges that she was subjected to 11 months of emotional, mental, and physical abuse while a student at Provo Canyon School when she was a teenager, which took place in Utah. The documentary makes several allusions to Paris' alleged abuse before revealing it in full with animations to illustrate her recollection of the night she thought she was being kidnapped when she was taken away by representatives from Provo Canyon School. Along with disclosing her experiences at boarding school, she also spoke openly about the trauma that her sex tape scandal in 2003 caused her and her family to go through. Paris revealed that the tape had been leaked without her consent by her former partner, who also appeared in the tape with her, and that she had no knowledge of it. "It felt like I was being electronically raped," Paris described the experience. She talked about how she was demonized by the public on the internet, something she believes would not have happened if she had lived today. According to Paris in the documentary, "It felt like I was being electronically raped." The film continues to show Paris traveling around the world, revealing that she is a workaholic with a goal of making $1 billion by the end of the film. "It's just something I want to do in life," she explained. "The goal of making $100 million was always a goal of mine when I was growing up. I thought to myself, when I do that, I'm going to be happy." This is Paris demonstrates that Paris has a lot of grit. She has been through traumatic events, but she has not allowed them to deter her from continuing on with her life. It is demonstrated in her documentary that she is still a human being despite being the highest paid female DJ in the world and one of the most well-known people on the planet. Despite her success, Paris is a woman who has constructed a public persona that has led the general public to believe they are aware of who she is and what she does. At times, Paris admits, "I don't even know who I am anymore. My initial plan was to create a brand and persona for myself, and I've stuck with her ever since. I just had this idea, and I went ahead and did it." This is Paris depicts the reality of her life and reputation, as well as the effects of living in the public eye on her, while also demonstrating her tenacity and strength of character. Throughout the documentary, she discusses her difficulties and how she has been able to overcome them. Hilton is credited with influencing the revival of the famous for being famous phenomenon in the 2000s, and is said to be a key figure in the insurgency of an unprecedented type of celebrity whose private life became an unusual focus of public interest and, as a result, the basis for its own livelihood, which has since intensified with the subsequent growth of social media. Hilton successfully parlayed her early tabloid notoriety, mostly prompted by personal scandals and controversies, into a lucrative entertainment and endorsement career by molding what academic Daniel J. Borston called an image, which is not simply a trademark, a design, a slogan, or an easily remembered picture, but a studiously crafted personality profile of an individual, institution, corporation, product, or service. Hilton was dubbed the woman who will likely go down in history for putting the eye on influencer by the Los Angeles Times in 2020. GQ had earlier referred to her as the figure that sparked Hollywood 2.0's Big Bang, whose repercussions can still be felt throughout the business today. In the 2000s, Hilton, the woman who made it possible to be famous for doing nothing, was so sought after that you couldn't persuade her to walk to her mailbox without handing her a check. Burt Marcus, director of the documentary The American Meme, 2018, agreed, saying she paved the way for creating a brand and a celebrity out of being herself, and she turned it into a phenomenon. While Instagram celebrity and entrepreneur The Fat Jew, who was one of the subjects in the aforementioned documentary, credited her with inventing the way the world thinks about influence. She was dubbed an image by Galore magazine, which highlighted her in its 2017 art issue. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.